Otep Otep, Ma'ate Makaru, I'm in here, and welcome to the Melanin Emerging Collective Consciousness Alignment, or the Melanin Frequency. For those of you who don't know, the Melanin Frequency is a 52-week energy vigil for the betterment of melanin-dominant people worldwide. We have been transmitting this frequency now since the fall equinox of 2019, and we are on frequency wave number 32. And so each week we have a new frequency, and we have a call on Sunday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The information is either above or below the video, and you can join in with us. So this week's frequency is frequency wave 32, and it is, we focus on Black love so strong that we always feel loved, useful, and honored, so that we may magnetize and transmit this vibration to our people. We focus on Black love so strong that we always feel loved, useful, and honored, so that we may magnetize and transmit this vibration to our people. One more time, locking in. We focus on Black love so strong that we always feel loved, useful, and honored, so that we may magnetize and transmit this vibration to our people. Ashe, Ashe, and Asheo. Now, with this, okay, this is a big deal for us. This is why we are putting out these frequencies. One of the things that we know is that we're not going to be able to magnetize and transmit all of these things if we don't feel it within ourselves. Okay, so I'm going to give you 3 things to think about as we magnetize and transmit this frequency. 1, love yourself from the source. Now, people always say, hey, go love yourself and, whatever. And most of the time, when we talk about loving ourselves, that means going against other people. That means going against the people who you say hurt you or didn't make you feel like you were supposed to be, your mate, your parents, your children, whatever. Not to say that those people didn't do those things. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that when we get to our true selves and get into our divine selves, when you love yourself, you're going to, from the source, from your source, knowing that you are a direct expression of the Creator. Okay, whatever you call that, whatever you believe in, or whatever, most of us know that we are spirit beings operating physical vessels. Okay, and the challenge here is being able to take all of what you are, the whole cosmos, and operate it through a physical vessel, and remember how to do it, and remember your whole self while you're doing it. Okay, that's it. You know what I'm saying? That's what we all here doing. All right, so as we do that, we have to remember that that's our source, not the people, places, and things. Okay, and so when you make people, places, and things your source, then you are always going to have a challenge with being loved and honored and useful. When you make your wholeness your source, then you will see those other people who don't love you, who don't make you feel useful, who don't honor you, in a different lens, in a different perspective. Or they may not even be around you, period. Okay, you don't have those experiences no more, because that is no longer a lesson that you need to learn about being, by loving yourself from the source, from your purpose, from your mission, from who you always are. It's always on. It don't never go nowhere. Okay, the source always, it's always there. Okay, who you are is always available to you. Your ancestors, they don't never leave you. The elevated ancestors, they don't never leave you. They don't never decide that, oh, well, they did this, so whatever. They're always around you. They're always helping you. So your whole self, the ancestors, the deities, the entities, whatever they're called, whatever all the invisible stuff is, okay? We don't even have to make it that complicated. okay, is always available to keep you on purpose so that you feel loved, useful, and honored. So then you can magnetize and transmit that to yourself and others. And you know there's no other way that you're going to be able to do it truthfully unless you feel it yourself. Okay, so that's one thing. Two, usefulness. Okay, you're useful because you exist. One of the things that we cover in the womb evolution program or womb evolution technique, and this is where a lot of this is sourced from, is we show you in the cosmos how you came, the same thing that happens in the cosmos that mimics the sperm fertilizing the egg. That only happens once in a gazillion years in each solar system or each galaxy. Why? Because it will change the whole thing. That can't happen here. Okay, if it does, it's going to change this whole galaxy. And if you think about who you are and what you, when you came to being, you literally changed the whole system or the whole galaxy of your family. So either if your parents are together, or if you were, even if you came through a single parent or whatever, doesn't matter. You changed the whole galaxy. It was one or two of them. Well, it was two of them to make you, no matter what, no matter if one parent was available or not. It was two of them that created you, and or created your body. All right, and so you changed the whole course of their universe when you came into being. Okay, and it doesn't matter what number you are in the family, the first, the last, the middle, the 10th, the 8th, the 5th, whatever. Each time a new child came into being, they changed the solar system. They changed the galaxy of the family. Okay, so you are that important that that type of thing in the cosmos does not happen. It only happens every gazillion years in each solar system because it would change the course of the whole thing. If that happened here now, all of us would be gone. All of these in the physical form. Okay. It's done. The whole solar system is done. And it would change. Okay, so that's how important we are. Okay, and if you want to make yourself useful because you recognize this, okay, then you need to make yourself the legacy holder of your family. Who is dictating your legacy, the frequency of how your descendants are going to be? Who's dictating that? Who's determining that? Are we just going to let it happen? Because somebody is determining it for you. That's why we're here now. That's why we have the Melanin Emerging Collective Consciousness Alignment. Because somebody else determined that people who look like me and you were going to continue to be oppressed, suppressed, repressed, and depressed. Okay, somebody else besides those who are looking out for our greater good decided that people who look like me and you, okay, are going to continue to be the underlings in society, okay, and made to feel that we the sickest, the least intelligent, the least beautiful, the least, whatever it is. Okay, somebody determined that, we didn't. So now we taking over this legacy for ourselves, for our families, for our descendants, so that they don't even have to know this. They're not going to even have to do this. We're going to be doing some other stuff. We're going to take from where our ancestors have been and go to their next level. Okay, that's what we're going to be doing. And so you want to be useful. You want to find out what your mission is. One, again, you want to feel love. Get the love from your source. Okay, and then see other people through that. Number two, usefulness. Maybe you don't know what your purpose and your mission is. One of the things that you can make your mission is being a legacy holder of your family and determining the frequency in which you and your family are going to operate under, what you're going to allow, what you're not going to allow, and what is not going to be written for your descendants. You write it. Somebody wrote it for you. Now you have supreme authority, supreme dominion over your matter and your matters. So take that role in your family. You want to feel honored? It's nothing more honorable than being the legacy holder in your family. Okay, and honor yourself so much that that your purpose and your mission and you being in your true nature is of utmost importance, so that the next one can follow you, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one. And so this is what the Melanin Emerging Collective Consciousness is. This is what these frequencies are. And they hit us, and then we are able to vibrate that out to the global consciousness. Okay, and we don't all agree on spirituality, how you should eat, how you should dress, how you should talk, you know what I'm saying? Using the same words and all of that stuff, the things that we fight about. We don't agree for most of the folks that come in. We don't have to agree on that. The only thing that we can agree on is that we got to determine our own legacy. Okay, starting with our families. And so it's just a bunch of legacy holders coming together and saying, you know what? This is how my family's going to be. These are how my descendants are going to be. They're not going to keep going through this 500 years later, 2020 years later. We still talking about the same thing? No, this is done. Okay, and so that's what it is. So we invite you to add your energy to ours, melaninfrequency.org. Every Sunday night at 10 p.m. Eastern, we have a session. So we invite you to come in. We focus on whatever frequency we have. We close out the previous frequency and we bring in the new one. So we invite you to join in that. And then sometimes we have different groups who have come forward to say, hey, listen, as a group, we want to put this frequency out, and they help hold, magnetize, and transmit the frequency of the week. And so we've had many folks come forward to do that, and there'll be others. And we'll see you on the next one, melaninfrequency.org. Hotep.